going to make this time is using the Edgeable card that says awesome. We're going to do it, and we're actually going to do it slightly different, and we're still using it as the Edgeable, but we're also going to use the outside die that comes with it, and we're going to be cutting through a couple of layers. So let's get started. All that I've done here is we've just got our small card blank, which is 5.5 by 4.25. Then we've already got one of the layers done, so this is just using the double-sided papers as well as some of the coloured papers that come within the box. Then we're just going to repeat that once again. So if I take the layers again and then just using our white glue, what we can start to do is layer this up. So if we just take just a wee bit and we're just going to work all the way around, and then we're just going to pop that on to the orange first, like that. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to add another wee bit more, and then we're going to place that onto this yellow. So as we place that in, then what we can do is set that to the side. If we take the other one that's already been done and it's already dried, then what we can do is if we take the outside card for the die here, then taking the Edgeable. So all that we're going to do is get some tape all ready to go. Then we are just going to line this up, and then all that we're going to do is tape that down. So when I'm happy with the positioning, I'm just going to tape that over the top. Then what we're going to do is come in with the awesome word, like so. And then when we're happy with that, we're going to tape that down. We're just wanting to make sure that the edge of the awesome is against the very bottom edge of the outside die. Let's just take another one, and then we're just going to tape that down. So that's nice and secure. What we're going to do this time is bringing in our Gemini Junior plates. So again, we're using the Gemini, but using the Gemini Junior plates, and we're just going to die cut that. So I'm going to place that on just to the side here and then run that through. Have a look after the first time you've done it. It may very well have die cut. It might just need to go through a second time because that's 3 layers of papers that it's going through. But if we bring this in for you to see, so this looks as though that's die cut beautifully. So let's just move that out of the way. And then all that we're going to do is just carefully, we're just going to remove that tape like this. And we're going to peel that away and peel that away. And once that's removed, what we're then going to do, we'll just peel that off. Don't worry if you get any tape that's torn any of the paper in the middle, because you're not going to see that. So don't worry about that one. Then all that we're going to do is remove that, and then also remove that outside die. So then now we're left with that part here. So just these 3 notches just at the side here, either using your craft knife or using your scissors, you're just going to snip that, and then also going to snip that. So taking our pokey tool, what we can do is start to just move all that out the way, get rid of this excess here, and any of these small bits, what you can just do is just pop them out like this, getting rid of them like that. So we're now left with that awesome aperture die cut using the outside die. So if I bring that into the side just for you to see, like that, there you go. And it's also got all that stitched edge detail all the way around. So let's bring this in and we can start to assemble it. So what we're going to do now is that first layer that we'd already done, we'll just add a bit of our double-sided tape. So you can see here, I've done 2 different layers, so you can choose which one you want to do. We can either have the stripes, or on the back what I've done is we've got that yellow. So I think we'll go for the yellow so it's different contrast. So just popping on the tape and the glue if you wish. Sit that on and tape that down. Then what we can then start to do is just bring in our layer that we've already done. And once again, what we're going to do is just use the glue. You can use your 3D foam if you wish. So just going to bring that in, give a good coverage all the way around, just adding some glue just on the back of the word, and that can then go over the top. Place that in, just press that down, giving that a good press and good coverage. Then what we can do is if we just bring in another wee bit of our cardstock or its papers and bringing in our plates again. So what we're just going to do is take the bunting. So we've got this one here, and then we're just going to tape that down, holding that in place, and we're just going to run that through. So as that goes through, I've already done another 3 in different colours. So if we bring them in ready to go, so if we take this, and then all that we're going to do is lift that off, and you can see how this bunting comes out. So if we just peel that away, so that's the one we've just done, and that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4 that are already done, ready to go. So if I set that to the side, then what we can do is bring our plate in once again, taking a strip of the papers. Then if we bring in that sentiment once more, just holding that down, taping it into place. What we're then going to do is line that up and run this through the Gemini Junior. So as we bring that through, that's going to die cut the sentiment. Bringing this out, and then all that we're going to do is just snip away the excess. So as if we peel that off, get rid of all of that. Moving that out the way. Taking our scissors, what we're going to do is then just snip away just this excess, just to make this next stage that wee bit easier. So moving that out the way. Then just along the bottom, we're just going to snip. And when it comes to the S, you can just follow that line around, give that a cut with a curve, and then finishing off with the very last one. Then that gives us now our own word, awesome, that we can then use on its own. We've just run that through the Xyron that you can see just there. So that one's already done. Removing the backing like this. Then carefully just peel that away, and then what we're then going to do, bringing our card back in, and we're just going to overlay the word. So as if we press all that down like this, that gives us the overlay of the word awesome. Taking in our now bunting. So choose your colours in which you want to go. So we'll start with this yellow, and I'm just adding just a wee bit of glue, even just to the very ends. Then all that I'm going to do is just have a look, see where I want to place that, and hold that down, press that into place, like that. Take in another one. It's entirely up to you where you place them. Just have a play, have fun. So we can then place that one like that. Then if we then take the third one, so if I bring in this one, so you could be using your small 3D foam pads for this one. Popping a bit on the end, then we're just going to overlap that one as well, just overlapping the one we've just done before. And then let's just bring in this last and final one. Wee bit of glue on the backs, and all that we're going to do is place that in place like that, holding that down for the glue to grab. Then all that we're going to do is take a couple of sentiments that we've already pre-stamped and matte and layered, so this just comes within the box as well, and we've also done happiness looks and then on you. So if we just take this top one, just a bit of glue, like that. And then we're just going to overlap that one, holding that down for the glue to grab, making sure it's in place. Then another bit of glue on this side. So we're then just going to tuck that under the end of the E, making sure overlapping that. taking a couple of bows that we've tied that comes within the box, using our hot glue. So if we place that one on there, and then this one on there, making sure not to cover the word awesome too much, then there we go. That is now another way in which you can use the edgeable words within the box.